Welcome to the party, pal. I am Commander Tom, and this is the continuing adventures of the Whispering Owl, playing Dungeons and Dragons. We are role playing and slaying with my friends here on the arcade. For those curious, the link is down below, but do keep in mind that this is a grown-up session of D&D. It is late night Friday night. Sometimes our jokes are a little more grown up, so I would rate this as a TV 13, or pardon me, TV 14, PG 13 experience. I am more than happy to share with you. For right now, let's start rolling them 20s and join the crew in the Discord. Welcome to the party, pal. Alright, so what's the deal?
Hold on, sorry, I have meat in my mouth.
Hey.
Ah,
Cool, yo.
Oh yeah.
well, it's gotten us up to about 2 viewers, so let's keep rolling.
Sorry, I'll leave. Anyways, I believe when we last left off, it was with North Star and Valen. After just meeting their new companion, who came out of the little magical box.
Yeah, and we all thought economy class flying was bad. Somehow Valinar Intelligence invented something worse.
Or someone or someone with a think outside the box type of mindset. I don't want to travel there 3 days. I would just use the box.
You think they could teleport, but no, we'll just shove you in the box. Just knock real loud.
As soon as it gets through, fuck! I have teleport. Why did I do this?
It's okay. They'll answer the door.
First time for everything. There's a first time for everything, and this happens to be it's a bad idea to be shoved into a box.
Whoa, 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 whoa. When is shoving into a box a bad idea? What? How could that go wrong?
You really wanted the answer to that question.
Holy shit, this is better than next day delivery on Amazon.
Oh gosh, well, in real life, my wife and I generally, when we're reviewing freezers, we usually try to judge them by how many bodies they'll fit.
Sounds like a fair method.
Measurement,
It's
yeah.
not bad for a freezer.
Yeah, we freaked out the sales rep at Best Buy when we were doing that one time. We're looking at it, and she's going, "Hey, honey, this one would fit 2 bodies." And she said that right as the sales rep is coming up, and the look on his face was just, "What?" True story, too.
With enough cutting it, any freezer can hold at least 2 bodies.
It's like you walk up. No, it would even hold like 1 or 2 extra children.
Yeah, something like that. Oh.
Little
And then turn around and be like, "So what you're telling me is it's family size."
Wow.
But like while you're saying it, like you have to look at it, like look at him directly in the eyes and say it.
Right after the conversation, you just do the whole. It's family size. You okay over there, Rogue?
Congratulations, we've broken them.
The only thing that would make it creepier is both you and your wife stared at him when you said that.
At exactly the same moment. Because it has wares if you have coin.
No.
And at that moment, that representative knew he was going to be one of those bodies.
No, I got very lucky when I married my wife. She has a very almost guyish opinion on a lot of stuff. She likes property damage movies, not really into chick flicks. Um, you know, I got very lucky.
I
Good
see
sense of
you,
humor.
Endeavor.
So,
Hmm?
all right,
He's sitting in Tom's chat.
he's welcome to.
There's a better seat. It's called actually join D&D.
Oh, agreed. Totally agreed. But unless the gods wish for things to change, I don't think we're going to get Endeavor on our boat tonight. All right, so we got reinforcements. We're okay. Okay. So the Tails, we just pulled your guy out of the trunk. Who the hell are you again?
I'm the guy eating pizza right now.
Pizza don't exist in Eberron. What?
I thought your last campaign was set in Everon.
No, everything that Aaron did it became irrelevant.
Ah.
Outside of the fact that I guess there's now one really rich orc out there named Papa Orkin. Actually, that sounds horrible. That sounds like a mix between Papa John's and a pest extermination agency. We'll kill your rats with pizza.
Poison pizza.
And if you pay enough, your in-laws too. Anyways, I believe, unless somebody wants to give a full-on recap.
Oh gosh, do I need to read my standard report then? Okay. It's pretty much tradition at this point. All right.
Tune in next week for
Previously in the adventures of the Whispering Owl. From the field report of Agent Northstar, January 4th, 998. As we boarded the Karnath warship, we engaged with the tactical war in which we found that the ship seems to be approximately 5 times of the Owl. We boarded the ship. Ship carries a squadron of 18 guards, mostly undead, with 3 additional crewmen, 2 pilots, which reported to be under the command of General Voorhees. After a sacrificial play of great bravery and courage, Dark used the dimensional bomb to suck away the... What the heck was the name of that thing? I know we've got it in the chat. Last week's big bad, the
Urethane.
Urethane. Thank you. Sucked away the urethane into the big bad evil dimension, sacrificing himself. He will be missed until he finds his way back. Until that point, then, we were then engaged in dreadful contact with intelligence devourers, which nearly killed both Vaneth and the captain. Fortunately, in last-ditch efforts, all of us were able to escape. We were able to get medicated back to health. We long rested, during which in the morning, our new gentleman knocks on our secret trunk connection to Aero Intelligence, bringing us into the morning. Am I missing any critical... Of course, after we left the ship, we made sure that the Karnath warship nosedived into the ground in a spectacular explosion of glory. Am I missing any crucial details?
No, but I think you could have, more epically done my sacrifice.
It's not complaining you're dead.
Of the gentleman who we knew, a total of what? 72 hours? Maybe?
I don't even think it was that.
I'm trying to be generous.
Closer to 48.
Oh, hey. Bye.
You guys are around for too long rest.
Too long rests. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I've got to do my. I've got to do a couple things because of the gear that we picked up, too, but no worries. All right, and before we head off anywhere, I think we forgot one variable to discuss before we headed out. If memory serves, don't we have that kid on board?
Yes, we do.
All right, so if memory further serves, didn't she say she had family down south? So do we want to head to the coast and keep her with us, or do we want to actually try to just jet down there to get her to safe and sound places?
All right, now I'm looking for people.
Okay. I just
I
wanted
missed
to.
everything from like the past 5 minutes. I had to make a nature check. Muted my mic to sneeze, and I had to run.
Copy.
Now that's forever on the internet. Okay.
No worries. If that's the worst that happens, we're getting off easy.
Anyways, I am back and paying attention now.
Compared to you're the DM. I thought you're like required to pay attention. All right.
If I can avoid paying that bill, I would.
All right. So if memory serves, we long rested. I woke up, cooked breakfast, feed Trigger, and then on the way upstairs from Trigger and checking on Vaneth, our new guy popped out of the box. I think that's basically where we're at.
We have an interrogation to commence.
Oh gosh. Our paranoid captain.
Then, Eric, I can help with that.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna do an interrogation, then North goes over to the deck to.
Let us begin PvP.
Well, we have another
Bum, bum,
option here as
bum.
well. Warning flare. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that variable. All right, so No Star kneels down in front of the loading dock, spends a little time in prayer and meditation, works with his wild shape energy, focuses that on Gray. Gray starts to molt off his feathers, shakes those off, and shifts from a owl to a Valinar hawk. That way we can be sure that whatever answers are said are actually spoken in honesty. And he will then be able to squawk if he lies.
You have a truth sensing bird.
Yeah, it's a Valinar hawk. Not even kidding with this. DM, check me.
Quack!
And it sounds like it's time.
You know what? I don't have the whole, you know, I don't know of any access we have to the whole zone of truth spell or whatever it's called, but I've got this. So I've got a lie detector bird, yes. Okay, so pigeon coo is truth and squawk is lie. Okay.
I have hair in my mouth and I don't know where the fuck it came from. Don't start it.
All right. Well, let's start simple. Who the fuck are you? Why shouldn't I throw you off my ship?
Oh, son of a bitch. I didn't
He's looking
have a
for an
fit
answer,
before.
new guy.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
I'm gonna go over to the door hatch. You start opening it.
Uh, North Star's just going to lean back and let this one play out. It's the captain's boat. I'm going to let him be the cap.
All right. I'll level with you. I was told you guys were having issues. You needed a hand. Then my ass got stuffed in a trunk, and I got out of here. I'm here to help. You don't want my help? I'll stuff my ass back in that trunk, and I'll leave.
I think they were trying to test to see how many bodies they can fit in that box.
Well, so far the answer is 2.
Again, you still haven't answered a single question.
I just told you what I'm doing here. You know how I got here. You opened the lid to the box.
What's your relationship with General Vuloff? Are you with Intel?
And what the fuck's your name? You haven't said it, idiot.
Oh, really? Name's Celind.
Try starting with it next time.
Have you ever ridden by fucking Magic Box?
No, I have an airship.
It's not the most comfortable. Fucking boggles your mind once in a blue moon.
All right.
No. I deal with fire. I make things burn.
I kind of look over the captain. That could be useful. I mean, let's be honest. This crew like things blowing up, okay?
I'm not denying that.
The ship makes creaking, awkward sounds.
Oh, relax, girl. I don't mean you. I just mean anyone who means you harm. I kind of rub the
I really wish when he's
hull
like,
down.
the crew really likes explosions. I would imagine Torque. Like, you can hear Torque, like, in the background say, explosions?
Oh. We don't do lasers! They don't explode!
You know, I heard about your guy, Big Boom, and, you know, like, I gotta say, you know, like, I think you seem to be my kind of people.
All right.
Well, other than fire, what do you bring?
A shit ton of fire?
You're not convincing me much you need it.
What's your
Fire is simple.
What's your relationship to Vuloff? Are you with the arrows? How does he know you?
I don't know. Picked my name out of a hat, said, yeah, send this fucker.
Oh, I hate working
I'm
with
starting
murky
to think he
bottoms
wanted to get
sometimes.
rid of you.
I'm really starting to think he's keeping the good guys for the front lines, and we're getting the medium grade. How did I get?
Whoa. Medium grade? I
Kevin's
think
like,
you might be
hey.
giving me a little... Okay, look, yes. main speciality is turning things to ash. I do have a few other minor illusion spells and stuff like that. You know, some of the basics. But my specialty is see that building. That building's now a pile of burning rubble.
Oh,
I'm a demolitions expert.
demo expert. Okay. How much combat have you seen?
My fair share.
Where were you during the war?
During the war,
How
dude,
old
I'm
are
not
you,
that
kid?
old, Grandpa.
That was 5 years ago.
It was like 100 years.
There
Oh,
was
was
100. It's what they called the 100-year-long war that ended roughly 5 years ago, as Sire basically got wiped off the map,
Okay.
and it basically brought everybody to a tenuous agreement, ceasefire until like they figure out what the hell happened.
I was still kind of learning my shit. I wasn't in the war, okay? I'm only a half elf. I'm not full elf. I don't live the long lives that, like his kind does. Pointing at Norse.
He's a mutt.
My mama was an elf. My daddy was a dragon. It's about all you need to know.
And one day they loved each other so much.
My mom rolled a nat 20, okay? Leave me alone. Nat 20 to seduce.
Freaking bards.
Or just a fairy tale dragon.
Damn, dude, she got the fucking dragon dick. Is she still alive?
Alive
Oh.
long enough to give birth to that perfection piece of beefcake.
Most dragons can polymorph into humanoids.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. See, I'm imagining like a full-on sized dragon trying to penetrate this small little fucking woman,
Okay.
right? Like
I've
it's not
played
gonna happen.
Skyrim with certain mods. I've seen it.
Okay, fair point.
I've had weird nights on Pornhub.
I went down that rabbit hole of Pornhub. Things I have seen, man. Things I've seen.
I think Tom's gonna have to get us like a mute sensor button set
Yeah.
up as a hotkey.
So get ready for it now because I'm about to say something. So there was this one time me and Kyber were playing WoW, and somehow a dragon dildo got mixed into the conversation, and for like 30 minutes we were like, because Lauren joined the chat, we started talking about fantasy fucking dildos that you can find on the fucking internet. And I will say some people are some freaky motherfuckers.
All right, boss.
Tom's just said, like, Jesus Christ. One of these days I would like to make money off these videos.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that this thing is that this playlist is never being monetized.
You know, you think with the whole like term of being fucked by a bear, you think like at first it meant literally, and then it just turned into something else down the line.
In Soviet Russia.
Okay, sorry, continue.
All right,
Look,
boss.
my-
So far, the hawk's not squawking, and we can use fireball, and we can always push him off the ship mid-flight.
True.
Seems to be a common occurrence with Tales of characters.
All right. All right. Let's finish up with my morning routine here.
Just one more question.
So far, he's 2-0 for like ship death.
Just one more question. Who's paying you?
Payment? You guys are getting paid for this shit?
So he's a fool too. We may be able to use this man.
Hey. Another dump stat for intelligence.
Hey, I've got a type. I like him strong, but I like him dumb.
All right. Here's the deal. Obviously, that's the captain. This is his boat. I'm basically master of arms. Pull your weight. Keep your fighting up when the fighting comes. Don't be stupid. We'll probably all be okay. Fair enough deal? Fair enough.
Yeah.
Don't piss off the orc.
All right.
Tell me, shoot the fireball at, and the fireball will go at them.
On
If
the
you hit me with that thing, I'm gonna electrocute you to death.
on the subject of
Then don't point at you saying fireball.
on the subject of crews pulling their weight. Not a complaint, just an observation. Gavin, it looks like for the foreseeable future, you're riding with us. Quick question here. You were pretty much in charge of the team scanning the owl, right?
He just takes another swig out of an ale tankard.
I'm not looking to persecute you, man. I just need to know something. We saw some weird necromantic crap on the warship. Just tell me, to the best of your knowledge, none of that necromantic stuff is on this boat.
No, the only thing that we found interesting was the teleportation circle down below.
That's
What?
information that would have been useful
teleportation-
yesterday!
That would have been useful as I did a fucking transcontinental fucking flight through a goddamn
Well,
chest.
excuse me, it's not large.
Alright, so there's a
And we were,
Slend-
and we were way more interested with the boom.
boom.
Yeah,
Was it person or item sized?
he just hold out his hands.
How big? Alright.
Hold on. Like a 3-meter radius.
We'll
Individual.
call that person size.
Solo person, but yeah, we could do it. Alright. So there's a
It
teleportation
was
circle.
hidden. It was hidden underneath some of the paneling.
Alright.
Hmm.
Is it accessible
Show me that.
to anyone? Yeah.
I can just show you where it's. He stands up and. Oh.
What are you drinking?
He gets up tenuously and walks over towards the ladder leading downwards.
I follow him down.
Same.
Oh no, I'm naked.
Oh my. Oh fuck, I forgot to put it in here.
Holy shit, do we still have that horse, by the way? I forgot about that thing.
I feed him in the morning. You leave Trigger be.
I don't know if he's been fed in a while.
It's just.
This is the fucking Venom! The
I
horse
feed him in the
corpse-
morning
horse
when I
corpse
come on
just
down
laying
here to
there.
work on my arrows and stuff. Trigger's a good
God.
guy. We're keeping him around. If you want to keep a low profile and land the ship a safe way away from town, but still have the cart, might come in handy. Good boy. Good boy. Calm down.
Good dog.
That's a little large.
That's definitely not his girlfriend, is it?
To each their own, I say.
All right. So
We'll say He walks tenuously down, like he climbs down the thing and heads over towards the engine section and starts pulling up like this one large like paneled section that just comes up, like a
Drops
trap
Lauren
door
in.
kind
Yeah.
of,
Okay.
and it's literally just engraved in the basin.
I can't say as I mind having a teleportation circle. My main concern is who's got our address, and is there a way to block it when we don't want it to be used?
Usually cover and prevents use of it.
Okay. So we keep it covered unless we actually want something coming in and out. I can work with that.
It's kind of like a Stargate iris.
I can work with that.
We need
Gavin,
to whitelist our ship. We need to be whitelisted first.
all right. While we're down here, Gavin, what's your artificer specialty? What's your focus?
I don't fucking remember right now. I don't even think I
Okay,
made him in
all
the
right.
campaign.
Sober up a little bit here, man. You got a smith shop down here. I can't say we're in the middle of a war. I can't say we wouldn't mind Eldritch Cannon, Homunculus or two, Servant.
Well,
If you want to hammer
biscuits.
something out, we're not going to mind the extra hands.
You want
Not
me to hammer
visible.
hands?
I'm saying this ship works best when everyone does their best at their best. I respect artificers. I was good friends with one before you. If you've got some skills that can help us stay alive an extra day, feel free.
That makes me feel so much safer. What happened to him?
That's what we're going to find out.
And that's what I don't want to find out. I don't want to. I don't want to be artificer number 2.
No more beer for this man.
Well, while they're figuring that out, I'm going to go back into the pilot's seat and start looking for that ship.
All right.
What is everyone else doing?
Well,
I am looking for any sort of alcoholic drink, and I will be while they're down there doing whatever. Vanith would have gone up, grabbed something to drink, and just sat on the bench with his head flopped onto the fucking table.
I was going to say, Vanith, we keep the booze up here in the galley. Just grab something. I don't care.
Shortly afterward, Gavin comes back and
Okay. North Star is going to go over to the chest, and we're going to play the Hail Mary. And I'm going to open the chest and put my hand out to see if there's any sort of daily update or delivery from the arrows.
nope.
Talking about, you got a delivery. Me?
Oh shoot, that's
Yeah,
right.
okay.
Send
I'm
him
looking
over.
for
Check for a letter to
intelligence from the arrows.
Still nothing.
Intelligence. Oh.
I think you're going to survive this boat okay. All right. Double check the mirror. I've already sent 2 messages. Do I have any messages or anyone calling?
I can't remember what the messages were. Well, that was 7 days ago.
Okay, mostly it was just request contact or update. Because I've sent 2 reports, which you should have in your own personal direct messaging in Discord. And so far,
What,
Command
you're telling
hasn't
me
called.
you slid it into my DMs?
Yeah.
Just a smooth motherfucker.
All those reports that I hand into Arrow to Arrow Command, I literally write them up and I send them to your DMs. I'm not
Sending the DMs.
Yeah.
That's hat.
I'm writing these reports for real and I'm reading them off in the beginning of the next week. I'm doing this legit.
Oh shit. Expand.
No wonder. Yeah, they're usually about 1-page reports.
I seen it. I was like, oh, this is a little interesting little box. It doesn't say much. I'm
Yeah,
like, I'll
it's
look at it later. 7 days later. Oh shit! What's this expand thing? Oh, oh, oh my.
no, not that one, not that one. No.
Oh, I didn't know he was into that fandom.
All right.
Oh, look,
So
another expand button. There's still nothing in the box. Maybe next time.
all right. So the
What's
caps.
in the box?
So the caps got the ship going northward, and then looking at sailing the coast to the east, scouting for friendlies. Is my understanding.
You're going to the east?
Yes.
Right.
Straight east from
Oh, right.
Askelios, or are we going to go back north up to hit the coast again? I thought we were
Oh,
going to.
of course, from the coast.
Yeah.
Then follow the coastline until we find the house ships.
All right,
Okay.
so you're heading up towards the Eldine Bay or
Yeah.
towards the Scion Sounds?
Eldin Bay.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I'm horrid. I can't remember our refugee's name, but I do make sure that she's eating breakfast, and Sky is pretty much kind of taking care of her and stuff, is my understanding. And then I'm going back downstairs to the shop because from the ship we snagged an extra 20 arrows. I'm going to go ahead and then hammer out new silver arrowheads for him, and then get those heated and boiled off into holy water. Restock my
Oh,
supplies.
right.
Hmm.
Oof. Okay. So, I would say from Velen, go ahead and give me a navigator tools check.
What do you agree on those were?
I don't remember. I would say it would be more of a mental stat, so I'll let you pick a mental stat and roll it with your proficiency.
Investigation?
Uh, do you have? Yeah, that'll work. You spend a good amount of time scanning the scanning the sea, the skies. Are you looking for more specifically for a type of ship?
The same thing with the last Arander flag. Preferably heading east or
So
heading
it
west.
not neither one of them are your in your preference. You're looking for airship or sea galleon.
Yes.
Okay. You make your way past Stormhome. No airships flying about. Depends on how close you go to Stormhome.
Yeah.
Why are we back here? We still have the kid. We still have the kid.
Then you continue on. Is
Ain't no-
anyone else doing anything? Mind you, why he's doing all this flying?
Um. Well,
Nope.
I would have folded the blanket that Sky gave me and go give it back to her and thank her for it, and pretty much just ask how the kid's doing.
Well, it's about mid-afternoon. You catch her cat napping.
Okay, I just like kind of fold it next to her, and I'll just chill in my normal spot next to the entrance.
All right. North Star's hammering on arrows. Tail said nothing. Then I would say, given, I would say, actually, how far distance-wise was that? How many miles can that thing fly in a day? Again, 300. I totally forgot where this thing started off. You guys did a little bit of flying afterwards.
All right.
We
22.7 miles
were
per hour. Uh, we got a long rest is 8 hours. That cuts us down to 16. Well, we said we wanted to do. We were talking about 220-ish would be a 10-hour day of flying.
Okay. Well, it would have been closer towards the end of the day, as you see the sun setting over the. Actually, you probably wouldn't be able to see the Demon Waste at this point, but over the Eldine Bay. You see a ship down below with a 10. You can give me a perception check.
All right. All right, page. Yeah. 15.
It, it looks familiar. It looks a lot like any typical like galleon, except around the entire circular section of the hull, you see this large blue elemental ring that just encompasses all around the ship.
This is in the water, correct?
Yes, this is in the water.
All right.
And you see it's angled it's angled, elevated, with the back half of the ring just angled more upwards. And you see this large wake of water just pushing the ship forward as it stands up on like those skidding stilts.
Hmm.
And it's moving quite fast.
And this is
What's
under a
direction, sir?
Lyrander flag?
Well, he recognizes it as an elemental galleon,
Okay.
which is specifically a Lyrander ship.
Okay.
I couldn't find a proper picture for it.
Is this this fucking place's version of a speedboat?
Kind of. I forget exactly how fast they move, but they move faster than airships typically
I
on the
get that.
water.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
With reduced friction and everything. Yeah, I found that really interesting when I found that out about land yachts versus sea yachts. That land yachts will go faster too, so I get that.
But you see it's kind of heading more towards the east at a northeastish.
Still the Star Trek.
Seems like they're heading up in that direction. Towards like I would say towards Stone Spur, up in those areas. This is a typical route to go anywhere from the Moor Holds all the way into the Lazar Principalities.
All right. Well, first, I'm going to cast through the ship Minor Illusion. So there's a big ass Lysander symbol on the side of the ship. That's clearly visible.
Okay.
And then use the afterburners to catch up with them.
Not very difficult to do. As you get closer, what are you doing? Are you just flying right up to it?
With the
Pretty
feel of,
much.
with the feel of the afterburners, North comes on up to join the captain up on the bridge. I can tell something's changing. What's going on, sir?
Found the ship.
Land ho!
Just
or
tell me
ship
it's a
ho.
friendly.
They're flying flags.
We've had bet.
Well,
We've had worse
you
luck.
don't see any flags. You just know it's a Lyrander ship.
Hmm.
Because no one else outside of a Lyrander could possibly pilot, captain it.
You'll forgive my skepticism, sir. That would imply that we have good luck for once.
Well, if the luck's bad, it means that we had a ship. And in that case, we can get some information from a bunch of thieves that shouldn't have it.
Okay.
And
Just-
a potential traitor. Some piece of information.
Just to
Alright.
try, then
so
I want
here-
to.
No, go ahead. RP over DM.
Just to try, I want to take my spyglass and see if I can scout any of the crew, trying to determine if they're undead or otherwise identify race or armor.
All right. real quick, how exactly are you approaching the ship? You just slapped the symbol on the side and just started flying down?
Kind of pretty much.
Okay.
Actually,
Uh,
I'm gonna ask Gavin. He has dancing lights, and if he knows the signal for pretty much a parlay flag.
See, I have a small problem. When I create NPCs on the fly, I don't name them immediately.
We need
So
to
I
get
have
Captain a
a
wand of
crap
dancing
load.
lights.
I have a crap load of characters built in my character sheet that just say Dominion's character sheets. He is one of them. Unfortunately, a few of them are uh, artificers.
Well,
We will say he does. I mean, why would half elves need it? They have low light vision anyways. But sure.
what's the type of ship
Oh, we
that?
still have the wand from the what was it called? From that minor rescue mission. That had the dancing lights on it.
I don't think this was the one where the DM was involved, was it?
No, it was the other DM.
Correct.
And if that was there, then sure. Ow.
What was the name of the? What was the type of ship we're pursuing now?
This is an elemental galleon, one of the larger, more typically used for, um, comfortable
Once you said galleon, I
transition
get it.
from one city to another.
I'm just writing a few notes down for the report because that's the way I operate.
I do believe it's one of the larger classes of like olden ships.
A galleon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's typically pretty big. I'm gonna get close enough to where I'm clearly visible and keep pace with them.
Oh.
Then cast
Okay.
through the ship dancing lights and the parlay signal.
Actually, I would say I don't think too many people outside of at least 3 of us have actually played World of Warcraft during the time of BFA. But it looks very similar, I would say, to Jaina Proudmoore's ship, just with a big ass, massive blue ring, just pushing it forward up on like skidding stilts. Just for visuals, I could probably find something for that.
I thought that was an actual ship, not anything special. Then again, I haven't seen that cutscene in years.
Well, I should probably not find the ghost ship version. All right, go. I don't know if that's it or not. Anyways, as you approach, and Northstar looks through his spyglass, you see all of the members that are currently up on deck, just basically running about, moving towards ballistas, as they see the ship coming closer. I mean, yeah, they kind of look like the ships that were just ravaging half the land.
Yeah.
And whether they've noticed the symbol on the side or not, doesn't seem like it's had any comforting effect.
Did they at least slow down and stop?
It's maintaining speed. I would say Northstar would actually be able to see one of a half-elven man, decently dressed, disheveled looking, anyways, and just kind of like yelling out towards everybody. You kind of notice which one is the captain. And you approach, a little closer, like 200 feet. And as you get about 100 feet out, you can see the crew just cranking back the ballista.
Crew looks to be alive. Seems to be prepping of counterattack, sir.
Hmm. One moment.
I can try thaumaturgy and boom my voice to try and speak to him.
I was gonna try a messenger, but I forgot who actually had it.
We are the Brotherhood of Steel. We come in peace. Obey us
We?
or die.
Me?
I really should name these characters at some point. You can have it down on paper, just not on character.
We say we got a clear visual towards where that somebody with the fancy hat.
As you're about 100
Correct.
feet off, you do notice the man obviously giving commands.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have Sky's message.
How far does that go?
120.
Okay. For the sake of it, we'll say she kind of cast it on you for you to use.
All right.
She like puts her clawed hand on your head, and you feel the magic.
Do you feel it now,
She
Mr.
lets you bridge.
And with the other hand, she's pointing down towards the captain
All right. How to do this? How to do this?
with the copper wire.
Like, I can't think of the words at the moment.
Did I put you on the spot?
Kind of. But I should have had something prepared.
I wish to cast the spell to talk to the guy. Okay, what are you saying?
Pretty much, this is the captain of the Whispering Owl
May I
out of
suggest something?
Lysander. We're looking for potential survivors of the recent attack. And if there's been any rally points set up.
And that's what you're sending?
Pretty much.
You see he looks confused and starts looking around, looks up towards the ship. You see he pauses for a second.
You can reply back. I'll hear it.
You don't hear a response, but you get the idea that he's just being cautious.
Do you want to see face to face and see my actual mark? You can do that too.
At this point, I think North Star, if you're still looking through your scope, you do see a
Correct.
more non half elven, but looks more human female figure moving towards the captain calmly, in the chaos on the ship. And you see her like lean in, say something. Very well. We will drop anchor.
Captain, looks like they've
What
got.
was that?
If I didn't know better, I'd say they've got a human advisor on board. I think she's got the captain's ear.
North Star.
Keep an eye on her.
I would say give me and then where the fuck there you are. Give me an history check. Oh, that's even worse.
I'd get. My investigation isn't bad.
Yeah, but this is more specifically for trying to remember something. So
Uh,
investigation wouldn't click.
It would have.
Perception?
That sounds more like a history.
Yeah.
Yeah, history.
Okay, well, here goes nothing.
Yeah, it's a human.
Uh, I try.
Yeah, that'll work.
Well, I'm gonna try to dock the ship alongside.
Easy enough to do. You're more than proficient. I mean, you still haven't checked to see if it was seaworthy, so you could even find out if it's buoyant right now.
Huh?
I said
I've
you
been
haven't
rough
checked to
week.
see if it was seaworthy. You can always check to see if it's buoyant in the water right now.
Oh, I would not test that unknowingly. And besides, that'd make it really hard to get out, being the deck's on the bottom.
Yep, we're not moving anywhere. Doing nothing but boiling seawater.
Steam machine. There we are.
I'm just putting this in resources. Just actually no, might as well drop it somewhere. I do not have a ship map. I don't think. Actually, I do. I don't remember who exactly gave me this one, but oh, I remember where I got this one from. Let's clear out that battle. Delete. What the fuck is this scribbling over here? Anyways,
Is this the first one? The first ship?
might as well reuse assets. I mean,
Yeah.
we are on a budget.
Oh man.
We have a budget?
We have a budget? What?
Zero's still a budget.
Yeah, and the budget is whatever I can find at no cost to myself.
Hey,
get
I
money
like
for
an
this
efficient operation.
I gotta drag everybody's.
Well, if you really
who-
think about it, you gotta have the computer, the internet, the know-how,
That's
the
true.
training.
yeah, but I have
the
all that there
military.
for everything else. Actually, you know what? I'll just fucking bring everybody.
Man.
'Cause who knows who the fuck will pop up.
Everybody.
Everybody have fun tonight.
I know you're there. I'll use that one for tails for now. I think that's all the tokens I have.
I'm still looking
Copy.
at the map.
I know.
I remember Tails wanted to update his.
Well, I don't think he's given me a picture yet.
Did you ever send it?
You were sending that, right, Gat?
No, I was wanting you to send it so he knew what it was for.
Oh shit, yeah. Well, okay, well, I'll do that later.
I'm uploading other ones.
I don't even think I have that picture
Oh,
anymore.
god damn, that picture is large. Small, please. Thank you. You too, you fucking bastard. Pardon my French. Hide. Review. Sorry, I did not have time to prep everything.
Yeah, the DM thought we were going to be good people and actually return the girl to her family today. And we went in the exact opposite direction.
No, I kind of had an idea that you guys are gonna go in this direction, potentially. Let me pull up.
Just
think
tell
you
me
guys
the
should be over
Warforged
there
aren't here
now.
anymore.
You walk on it, it's the same ship. You see the fucking blood splatter of all the corpses.
How you
Vanis
feeling,
killed.
Vanith?
Yeah, that's about right here.
I need a new head. This one's getting all rotten.
Yeah.
Hey, that one didn't have a ring on it.
Paste. There we go. Now randomly spread everything around so it looks like this place is populated. And pretend there's ballistas here somewhere.
All right.
Ooh, ballista. Big
I'll
bow.
say up here, you see the captain, which is the one on the right. And the one on the left is the human.
Human.
And then you have the captain. Pictures I found on the internet may or may not be copyrighted, so we're not monetized anyway, so it should be fine.
I love the we. I love the we.
We're a team
Oh,
effort.
You know
I
what? It
wasn't
is.
pertaining to Tom. I mean, Tom, are you monetized?
Not yet. I'm a few hundred subscribers short, but I'm on the way.
Okay, then until that point, we.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But
Uh,
I'm thinking by end of summer I might be, with a little luck.
Yeah.
where the fart? Oh. I have a big ass token page, and that big ass token page does not have the token I'm looking for. I have to go back to the map to get it.
It's the
Oh
map.
no,
It's
I do not.
map,
I do
it's
not need
the-
my Albed translator right now. Thank you.
Yeah,
It's been years.
he has his helm of languages.
I don't know if I have to recopy that now that I accidentally left fucking Roll20, then came back. Now where the fuck did the ship go? Paste. This would have been more useful to have, last time. You guys were here. I don't know. It's probably about, yeah.
Oh,
We can deal.
And drag lay characters up. Why are they not visible? Crap. Can I make them above? Why is that here and not layer, map layer? Now I should be able to, there you go. You guys should be able to see yourselves.
yep.
I do need one more that I just drag and dropped onto one page. Actually, I should probably bring the bird over too. You never know if you need a bird.
Especially with those abilities.
As we spend the last 15 minutes for me fucking prepping shit.
Comes in handy, what can I say?
Okay, that recognizes everybody who's on the ship. I have to give this one, at least for now, permissions for Tails, who's now named as Slind. I'm gonna change your name to Linda.
Call him human meat shield until he lasts for more than 4 days.
Listen.
I forget who this one is. Is that
That's,
North Star? No.
No, that's
That's
Tails. But
that.
North Star
that's a
is
quote.
not
Son
on
of
the
a
boat.
bitch! I forgot he was the cranky old looking dude. I will complete this one day. Paste. There you go.
There we are.
Anyways, you see, actually, let's go ahead and bring you up here. You're the one driving. You see the elemental ring cut out, and it slowly comes down off of the skis, whatever the fuck those things are called, and it just settles back down into the water, dragging the ocean, bringing it to rest.
Skis or pontoons, whichever one you want.
I don't know what the fuck a pontoon is. Sounds tasty though.
Prepare to be disappointed.
Hey Cortana. Oh, it's my mic's taken up by Discord, so she won't answer me. Fucking bitch.
So, meanwhile, on the Whispering Owl, lead the way, Cap.
All right.
I'm gonna have Gray kind of just sit on my shoulder because a bird on a shoulder should be quite normal on a boat.
Actually, wait, where the fuck? Okay. What's his name? Nuts is their sigil. I couldn't find him for a second, but I think you moved him.
Yeah, he's here.
As he scans the ship. They're human, sir. Not really. They're half elf.
No.
The ship is 87% half elf.
Thank you. What's the last
How many?
13%?
I don't know. I just did a racial scan.
Do you detect any undead?
Mo- Most of them are on the top of the ship. There are several below, and this is not the normal voice of Sigil.
Yeah, but that changes every week.
It's a sea air. It's making me more nasally.
That probably didn't help it either.
Actually, after I died, my several functions came back online.
Oh yeah. I'll have to remind me to ask you about that.
Reboot. It's the universal fix to tech. You know how it goes.
Did you power it off for 30 seconds and then power it back on?
Yeah, he was off for a lot more than 30 seconds.
He was off for about an hour, at least.
I'm going to push the boot.
You hop down onto the boot. So I take it you're taking Sigil with you?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Following along.
Everybody can move their tokens. Till I get another one, Tails can use the Gandalf.
Gandalf, sonny.
Closer to Geralt.
Just in case, I'm gonna stay on the ship.
Oh
and
yeah, you're
protect
right. Fuck.
the kid.
Okay, so you're hanging out with the kid. Put her over here by you.
I kind of whisper over to Slyn. Just keep a low profile. Let things get hot on their own. Then blow it out of the water.
He's just sitting
Someone
there.
brings up the mop. Don't do it.
Oh, there we go. Oh my god. You know that's copyrighted, right? Funimation is not friendly.
Okay, I'll choose a new
No, it's
one.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're not monetized, remember?
True.
But in the future, it might have to change for the sake of Tom.
Yeah.
Don't worry
I
about
think
it. We'll be
most of these,
This letter
most
will
of the-
have to change it.
most of the tokens that I have are. No, I need pictures. Oh, biscuits.
Don't worry about it. I really doubt I'll ever monetize D&D just because, yeah, I'm more here for fun, and I think the recordings
Actually,
are
yeah.
more-
Even in that situation, you'd have the ability to turn it on and turn it off.
Be fine until he gets a cease and desist letter.
In most situations, I believe you'd be protected under the fair use.
Also, Endeavor.
As long as you're not using the character's persona, like 100%. You're not eating fire, are you?
Also, Endeavor said stop ignoring him, and he's in chat.
Fuck you, Endeavor. You're not in here. So
Yeah,
I can ignore you.
Get into the good chat, Endeavor.
There you go.
We can't see you. We're not doing that.
There we go. Save settings.
Oh,
And I'll delete the old man and replace you where you were.
Delete the old. That
Just be
sounds
careful.
Like a bad
Just
precedent.
be just. It's what they're doing in New York. I mean,
Oh.
sorry. I'll keep my political beliefs to myself, or my political comments, not really beliefs. Oh fuck! I was just kidding.
You asked for this. That is no excuse.
Hacks.
There we go. He's muted. Oh, he muted himself.
So.
Anyways,
wait, hold on, Endeavor. You have to roll for stealth.
he is hidden. He is administrator of the Discord, so he gets to roll D100 for his stealth checks.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, so
Well,
stealthy,
since
I can't even hear
you're
him.
here, I'm going to introduce myself to the captain.
He's mostly guarded, but he steps forward and greets you. Hand out, handshake. In this world, we can still do that.
As a big boss of the server, I fucking see him.
You just barely see him. He's hidden within the code. Aww.
No, come back.
Explain a little bit what's been happening to us the past few days since the incident.
I miss him already. Endeavor, come back. We miss you.
Endeavor, come back.
Have
You
we
can
even
blame
gotten
it
this captain's
all
name?
on Tails. Well, he walked up and greeted you. Oh shit, that was the wrong guy. Oh my god, I can't read my own fucking handwriting.
I thought you typed.
Most of the time. But I only had access to paper at work.
Ah,
I believe I have it down there as Marcorius. Marcorius de Lerander. I'm tongue-tied. May I ask how you came about your curious vessel?
stolen.
I was going to go with legitimate salvage, but yeah, they're among this group.
Hmm.
I've been watching too much Expanse.
Be surprised what you can take from people trying to kill you. And it seemed better in our hands and let them keep it. Besides, it's kind of what I do.
Oops. Fucking go away, advanced dice roller. Anyways,
But I started asking about you heard of any like hook or rendezvous points that the people that managed to get out of Lysander have set up.
at this
Maybe
point,
start
as
see if
far,
we can find a rescue team and actually get our people back.
well, at this point, this is the only ship I'm aware of that came from Stormhome.
Mm.
We have a few. It looks kind of like gesturing slightly over his shoulder. A few stowaways that were in town in the moment. So they're here with us as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems you had better luck than I did. Only two of them came with my crew. Unfortunate thing.
You see the woman in the back. Whoever's there, I guess, can give a history check. Anyone who's on the ship. Anyone. I was about to say, how the hell did you get a 3? Yep. The human woman is still standing there. She's just like being quiet. Are you on the ship? Yeah, I guess you are.
Yeah, it's right there.
Now that you get a closer look, North Star, you recognize a Kalashtar. The people from Sarlona. But she's standing there silently, just kind of observing. I kind of want to say serenely, but just kind of more stoic. Not really showing much emotion.
Okay.
And I'm about to mute that fucking chat. Mute for an hour. While we were trying to think, and all of a sudden here, ba-dunk, 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 ba-dunk. Thanks, Rogue. See that smirk.
What did I do?
You're over there chatting with Endeavor.
Yeah, I'm trying not to listen in to what's going on.
May I ask to your heading, Captain?
Anywhere but Storm home.
Hmm.
I can't say as I blame you.
Yeah.
I do believe that name that was used last week that was incredibly fracking long that Gato came up with that I wasn't even aware of. She's in the Lazar Principalities. We were considering heading out that way.
If it wasn't a few days off, I'd probably have already done it. But I want to try to attempt to get back our people before there's permanent damage.
He pauses for a moment. Do you have any inkling of where they are?
No, but we do have someone with scry. It's not much, but it can at least give us a direction.
Apparently, me muting that did not help.
Forgot how to mute that.
Oh no, that was a direct message, you bastard.
Oh, there it is.
He wanted me to tell you that I'm sorry. Oh, what?
Whoops.
Wrong
He,
button.
he wanted me to set. He wanted you to see it, but I didn't want to interrupt you, so I messaged you instead.
No, I accidentally clicked on the Ghosty Gang.
Oh,
Yeah, I've done that plenty of times.
It's awkward. I just popped in there. I was like, oh shit. And I just left.
you know what? I just realized I could be playing fucking RL Craft right now.
Or you could be doing Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, so I like to not metagame. So if I'm not participating in a certain chat and my character actually cannot hear what's going on, I don't want to know what's going on.
I can respect that. Okay, I get that. All right, so North walks behind to our Calaster passenger, and after observing her, I simply note, "You're taking recent events seemingly calmly."
She eyes you up and down. Well, it is our people's way.
Were you in Stormholm?
I was.
Okay. Credit to your survival skills. I nod in respect.
She kind of like gives like a nod slash kind of like partial bow. Yeah. Anyways, sorry, my brain just kind of got scattered with the past few things and me trying to find a whole bunch of things. Kind of got pulled out of it. Coming back. Anyways,
Well, I'm gonna start talking to captains. Like, I don't usually hang around close enough to Stormhelm to know what any of the local rendezvous would be. Do you know what the usual procedure for such an occasion would be?
well, as you well know, Stormhome itself is relatively new. Within the past, I believe, like 20, 30 years, it was bequeathed to us. And you would actually know all of this. There wasn't much in line for defenses. We were very much separated from the war, for we can't take sides.
Right. Well, where would the rest of the people be going, though?
I fear they may, outside of whoever was close enough to a ship to take off, and with a ready enough crew to do so. We had just docked in port to drop our cargo, and as we're dropping our cargo, there's a swarm of hellflies.
Mm.
We are in the thick of it. I know exactly what you mean.
We
Did
lost
you
a
manage to
few.
see them?
Well, we lost a few to the freezing sting of theirs, and after a few hours they came to. And we've been basically full sails ahead and ever since.
Understood.
Outside of stopping for resting and making sure we had proper supplies, we are dreadfully light on that alone.
Hmm. All right. In that case, most people will be running towards the nearest trade port. And being that we can't go west, would be the best place east? Or can't go east, would be the best place west?
Well, the closest we could probably get is there's a few ports I believe in Carn Bay, but that's in Carnathian territories. With the recent happenings, I don't know if it's so safe to go there. We can always use the Glimmergleam to make our way into the Mirror Lake, which isn't too far off of the Moral Holds.
A sec, grabbing a map.
I can transfer you guys over there real quick.
Trying to think here. Would I know much more about our Kalastar passenger, or at least their race in general?
Um, you know that there's more or less there's a very small population throughout all of Corvair. They're mostly quiet people. You know they have like psionic abilities in most cases, which kind of makes them a little distrusted.
Okay.
But this one looks more put together, less like those that seem more what's that word? Misplaced.
Okay.
She seems like she looks more like she's here on a purpose
Okay.
than someone who lives here.
Okay.
And that's what you get for passive
No, that's fine.
insight.
That's fine. That's
Being-
fine.
Oh shit. Probably shouldn't have got that far. I was on Sigil thinking that was you. Anyways, you get that.
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
not gonna take it away after I say it.
Let's see.
She's not very good at hiding herself there.
Okay.
Damn it, I forget what they call them already. Anyways, I can drag back to the other one whenever you guys are ready.
I'm gonna try something out of the hat here. What the heck? I've got it for a reason. Uh, I reach into my herbalism kit to grab a seed, and I use my druid craft to make it grow and bloom into a flower. I give it to the young lady to celebrate your survival.
She takes it. Is this a gesture of food?
It was intended as a gesture of kindness.
She looks at it. She looks at it just kind of strangely, like she's. You get the idea she's never seen one before.
Uh, um,
It may not be canon, but I have my own mindset of what where she's originally from. I have my own head canon for that, so that's what I'm going with.
and that's
I
fine.
don't care if it's not Eberron or not because they don't tell you much about Sarlona, like nothing.
It's okay. It's okay.
And you get the idea, like I should rephrase. You get the idea that she's probably seen them, just not in this kind of gesture.
Okay. Name is North Star. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Pleasure, My name is Valatash. God damn it! I now remember why that sounds so fucking familiar. I just used a random name generator. I'm like, that sounds familiar. I'm gonna use it. If Gato and Rogue don't get it, then I'll
What was
just
that
leave it
again?
be. Valatash.
That's right.
Valatash Malanore.
Wow.
And Rogue's just not paying attention.
No
May
idea what it actually means, but I've been greeted by that so many times.
may I ask
Anyways,
what brings you to these parts?
I'm on a quest of sorts, pilgrimage, if you will.
Hmm.
Uh, well, may the flower bring luck to your journey.
I think the phrase is "thank you." She puts it into her bag.
It is, and you are welcome. I find myself far from home as well, so I do understand a bit of your sentiment in that situation. I have a mission taking me further away from home by day, so for what little bit I can, I do offer empathy.
Oops. And I for you, I suppose. Anyways,
Well, I'm gonna kick back in with that captain.
Please.
just bouncing back and forth between my
Mhm.
personas.
It's like my intentions right now. I need a strike team. Gather some people together, find out where these people are, and see if we can get our people back. But we'll need that. We'll need a decent rally point. You know these bays better than me. What would be an ideal place to send people to if I find anyone else?
Well, I dare say I don't know the conditions of the places that were attacked. As far as I can tell, the most safest option would probably be somewhere far, far south, west, or far, far northwest to the Lazar Principalities. They, with their governments the way they are, they're most likely not involved in this.
True, but we need a location that's likely to be reachable by airship or boat. And practical that they might have actually been able to reach there in a timely manner in a rushed environment.
Well, everything south of Karnath, once you get past the Talenta Plains, Velenar's probably uh, relatively safe and most likely not involved either.
North Star actually laughs.
He looks back, confused.
uh, I can confirm, sir. Valinar is highly involved.
Well, that is unfortunate.
Uh,
I'm gonna use my illusion to project a rough map of the area.
thank you.
A rough map of where you're currently located.
A little continent wise. Like enough to see like 5 days off of travel time.
Well, I mean, for the most part, as you look,
Pretty much the
you,
Elden Bay.
oops, in the Eldine Bay, I suppose, what is that place called? Marosward?
Captain,
Not
I'm out of
100% certain on if that's anything, but that's an option, I suppose.
Captain or Sigil. I'm out of my geography here. May I inquire what Whisper Rock or Desolate are like?
Well, you've been mostly to Whisper Rock.
Okay,
You remember that was a pile of ruins and nobody was there.
that's right.
Except
Yeah.
the Whispering Forest.
That's right.
That was where you guys headed towards immediately after the Stormhome incident, which, interestingly enough, has only been maybe a little over 24 hours ago.
Yep. Desolate just sounds so inviting.
Where?
North of the
Oh,
Elding
I would
Bay.
never go in. You do not want to go there. Anywhere in the Demon Waste is a horrible place.
I
Yes.
would- Well, looks like odds of probability suggest then Marrowswald.
Marrowswold,
That or
forget
Thoront.
a thought or what now. There's a small fort, it's a little closer, more inland, Arthenrot, just like your friend said.
Yep.
Though who knows how militarized it is in the moment. I venture Thrain is probably, like, everywhere along the Scion Sound is probably a war zone, which cuts off most of the inner accesses. If you continue on through the Wainan River, I suppose you can make it into Lake Galifar to Kree, Delthorn, Xandar, Arcanix, Varna.
Yeah, well, there might be some runners head that direction. That'd probably more likely be civilian crowds, not the people we're looking for.
Well, we did pick up a few combatants. Yes,
Hmm.
I'm assuming they are. He looks back. He standing just slightly enough away, looks over towards the Kalashtar. And there's another one downstairs that you might be able to coerce into assisting you.
Hmm.
I mean, after all, they made it out of our homeland.
All right. This is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna run down the coast all the way to Maryland, wanting every ship to head towards that direction. With the
Which
left
direction
people
was that?
to Maryland. Any airship or fly around their boat. And with any luck, we might get enough people to make an actual effort towards recovering our people. Who knows? Maybe in the bear will just show up out of nowhere.
You are far more optimistic than I.
Never doubt luck.
At this point, Valatash kind of moves forward. So you seek to save the people of Stormhome?
At least do something. I have some crew I need to recover from there.
Are you familiar with the Illithid?
The stories. I know mostly that I don't have much time.
Much time?
That we need to do this sooner rather than later.
Sorry. Well, I do have one other down below that I happen to save from Stormhome.
Oh,
Believe he's a... I'm not familiar with your religions, but I believe he's a paladin. You should see she kind of struggles with the word paladin.
Paladins generally like
not
to fight
like
the undead.
people, but
I've not had problems with them.
at the very least, I've never heard of a paladin that's liked and Illithid.
Well, unfortunately, he's kind of incapacitated. He was attacked by one of those Illithid intellect devourers.
Ooh, small brain, little legs.
Yes.
Ah,
Nice.
Easy to pop if you know how to punch them, right?
Yes, but the tricky bastards. Just laying down there.
But yes, he is currently incapacitated.
Luckily, I have a cure.
not
We
really
should.
any emotional change, but she's like, "Oh, really?
If you lead the way.
Uh, not my ship, but right this way." The captain's like, "Oh, for the love of," and he just kind of starts leading the way. Your people seem to have odd mannerisms. Anyways,
When you're
theater
from
of
all
mind wise.
over.
I won't deny that, but we can eventually get the jobs done.
Out of just sitting around doing jack shit with just all this stuff, I head back to the owl to just to chill.
All right. You make your way up there. And leads you downstairs into like one of the lower levels.
Yeah.
Leads you into a door that's shut. Unlocks it. Lets you in. Inside, you see
Yeah, so I'm gonna go AFK for like 2-3 minutes. Hence why I went up to the ship, so I'm not missing anything.
very well. Forget what kind of armor he's wearing. You see a man in like almost platinum collared breastplate. North Star, I suppose. If what you were mentioning about your religion before is accurate, you recognize the holy symbol of the Church of the Silver Flame. And you see the gentleman just I have his picture right here. Also, someone else's image. I did not get the name. I believe it's there somewhere, but that's what he looks like.
Okay. And he's a brain drained mess right now.
Yeah, you look him over. You see a sword, kind of like just. Actually, no, I don't think you would see the sword. You see a shield just laying off to the side. This is how I found him. Valatosh says.
Hmm.
And as you look him over, he's just kind of just staring deadpan at the ceiling.
Just double check, make sure he still has a pulse.
Roll medicine. Just because I love making you roll dice.